we're talking about Equinisity, a retreat taking place in June that you might want to learn about. It's with Liz Mitten-Ryan, who is joining us here, sitting in the brown chair. It's great to see you again.
Thanks, Susan.
Yes, and no stranger to Midday, of course, Alexandra Proctor. Great to have you back on the show as well.
Thanks, Susan.
Yeah. So you guys are planning this getaway. I think it's for women only? Okay, so it's a women only, okay. So sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it's not.
But for this one it is, and it's a women's getaway. It's a sort of an equestrian weekend. Give us the nuts and bolts.
Well, generally, Equinisity is a personal journey where people are led through a series of exercises to discover their child self, their higher self, and their personal journey. And we are guided by some very large horses, a family actually of 14 warm bloods, and a pet steer who's the size of Texas, and a pony, and dogs and cats, and a beautiful sacred land.
Can you talk to the healing powers of horses? I know that there is a huge connection between horses and humans. We have a video of you. Maybe we can just talk about it while we look at it. What's going on here, for example? This is you.
We're playing here. This family of horses, they're all one family. They have been born into my arms. They're raised without anything but a loving interface. So they're allowed to become their higher selves as horse beings. And they are all teachers and healers.
What is their connection then to people when people come to visit them or have these retreats? How does that work? What goes on?
Well, everybody's heard of horse therapy. So this is a form of horse therapy, but the horses have invented it. They've offered this interface with humans where they teach humans herd language, how to interact, how to talk to them. They work with them on healing tables, raise their vibration, and generally between the land, which is very pristine, higher consciousness land, and the horses themselves, people have transformational experiences. You can see them there. They are perfectly comfortable with humans. Nobody has treated them like a horse, so in a way, they don't really quite realize that they're like other horses.
Those horses look really relaxed. They're obviously very comfortable around you. You've been in their lives the whole time.
Yeah, they're one family. So they all are with their daughters and their granddaughters and their cousins, and there's no herd dynamics that are anything less than, you know, a happy, healthy herd.
This retreat is taking place at the Gateway 2 Ranch. Tell me where that is and what that entails.
Gateway 2 Ranch is in the Nicola Valley. It's about halfway between Kamloops and Merritt. So it's only about a 40-minute drive out of town. Normally, the retreats at the ranch are all a week or more. So they're something that not a lot of local people have the opportunity to engage in. And so where I come in, Susan, is I teach whole being awareness. And so that's sort of a combination of nutritional healing and spiritual healing, like going in, finding your own intuitive guidance, and reconnecting with your inner warrior goddess self. So this circle is all for women.
So what is going on in these pictures? What building is this?
This is the Spirit Lodge, and we have made, it's very close to an authentic native kahuli. So it's underground. It's in a hill of grass, and it has a glass door and a glass skylight. But it's just a very sacred space. It's beautiful to go in. And when we're in there, very often the horses will come and visit. They'll be up on the roof, you'll look up and one will be going, hello, or the steer will come up to the front door.
It's beautiful.
And very
built into the hillside. So the roof of it is all the rolling grasses. There's a totem in front. It's quite spectacular. It's beautiful because you can spend time at the retreat, you know, hanging out on the porch and drinking some wine and just reconnecting. But then we have these beautiful sacred sort of workshops and circles where we come together and really address those sort of balances between our child self and our most admired self, and set intentions and tools for where we want to go in our life.
So it's a real opportunity to reconnect with yourself on many different levels. And this is a one-time thing that is a one weekend in June. I believe it's June 8th.
June 27th.
Sorry, I've got the dates wrong.
To 30th.
Information's on the
so
screen.
It's a 3-day weekend. It's women only. And it's a very intimate circle. So we're coming together. When you book in with a girlfriend, if you have somebody that you want to do it with, your investment goes down. So if you book with one girlfriend, you save 10%. If you book with two, you save 20%. There's actually a whole album up on my Facebook page right now if you want to go and find out more information and check in with that.
Fantastic. So people are going to leave from this experience, Liz, feeling more centered. Explain sort of how
they will have a life-changing experience. Everybody who comes there does. They'll write me months later going, I'll never be the same again, because you're interfacing with this kind of natural world that would be, say, a utopia or a Garden of Eden state where everything is unconditionally loving. The land is as it has always been. There's old growth forests, lakes, meadows, beautiful views. The animals all are interfacing on a loving level. You might get run down by a dog as it's licking you when you when you come. Or
tell me this: you have all of these horses. Where did they all come from? How did you get them all at once? How did this happen?
Well, I didn't. I bred them. So I started out with 3 mares. And over, 15 years we've been on the property. We have bred the families, and we have daughters. This is really unique. We have daughters who are 9 years old who still nurse their mummy because we haven't interfered with how they want to be in their family groups.
It's pretty special.
So it's like if you were to go swim with dolphins or whales or be in the wild with elephants. These are wild horses in the way that they don't have any issues. They're not being reclaimed from something or rehabilitated. They just are.
Fantastic. Sounds like a really nice opportunity for people to have a life-changing experience, as you said.
Yeah, transformational retreats.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you guys both being here today to tell us about it. And the information is on the screen. If you would like to learn more about it, you can certainly go online. You can register. You can ask some questions and find out more information. Thanks for being here.
Susan.
Thanks, Susan.
All right, you're very welcome. We're going to take a 2-minute break. When we come back, Mickey Nettles joins us from the Kamloops Fitness Center. Stay with us.
Hey, brother.